The toy gods smiled upon me as Ultron from the Ursa Major wave was waiting for me on my doorstep. Let's compare him to Dr. Doom from the Supervillains wave. Welcome to A Dude's Nerdery. Ultron has a unique and just really cool executed face sculpt. Those red-orange eyes draw you in. Then you have to admire these side antennae, man. Just so comic book-like. And check out like the golf ball dimples on the top of his head. Man, it just looks so cool together. Check out the way they carved out his mouth opening. With this accessory, it is most definitely worthy of Ultron's greatness.
Nailed it!
5 stars. Doom is glorious, but he has a repainted head sculpt that we've seen with the prior 2 figures. However, I really do appreciate how they lightened this one up, and because they did, it doesn't cast as much of a shadow inside the white hood, and you can actually see more of the mask. Now on the flip side, I do appreciate how this is like darker and casts a shadow and is more menacing, and then if you have them both together, it's a totally different look. His eyes look great through the slits. I love the way they carved his teeth, and just look at the way it's carved up through his cheekbone. And then I really do appreciate like the way his eyebrows look, man. I really appreciate the way that they changed the colors on this so that it's glossy and shines, and you can really appreciate the head sculpt. White hood looks really cool in contrast to the silver armor as well, man. 4 points for Doom.
Part 2, Accessories!
Doom comes with this fantastic skull and thoracic vertebrae, man. I love the dark wash going through it, and it kind of just has a little pirate look to it, and I love that the jaw articulates. But when I pull this back and you see him with Doom, Doom is glorious! Oh my god, dude. Just what an epic accessory. And I like that he could hold it out like threatening you, or you could totally turn it like he's having a conversation with it. And then this hand's actually like, hang on, I'm busy. I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Do not interrupt Doom. Doom is having a glorious conversation with his new best friend.
Doom is one handsy figure. He comes with 4 different hand options. Left and right magic hands, a right grip fist that holds his vertebrae perfectly, a right trigger finger that would hold his blaster nicely, but I like to keep it in satchel, another accessory, thankfully you can remove it, and a left punching fist. Ultron is crushing it with that red and orange mouth effect. It slides in perfectly and takes the entire figure to the next level. Ultron comes with this wide open cool grip fist for his right and left hands. Comes with a right grip hand, although no like effect or weapon to put in it. Ultron also comes with like a really nicely detailed left punching fist. I just think we're missing one accessory, like something like for him to grip in this hand or some kind of effect to go with this amazing mouth effect, man. Like this mouth effect is just epic. 4 points for Doom. Would trade some of those hand options for effects. 3 points for Ultron. Mouth effect is on point. I appreciate the extra hands, but what about some other effects? Ultron has this really cool silver body with like this perfect combo of matte, but then having like a reflective sheen to it. Oh my god, in the light, those look like old school underoos. I love it, man. Dude, just check out the detailed lines working through the entire sculpt. I just love the symmetry to it, and it just looks like a comic book figure come to life, man. And dude, just check out how the light bounces off that, and then when you put it in play with like the red eyes and that glowing effect, he is just so cool, man. Dude, so much cooler than I thought. Oh dude, check that out, man. He's got spikes on his shoulders just for an extra menacing touch. I really appreciate how they did this. The shoulder armor is soft and rotates with the arm. Looks great. Doom has the same body sculpt, so there's a ton of reuse here. Only major difference being you could see like the muscle torso and the iron, where here it's covered by his leather tank top. Man, the torso looks really cool. Check out the symmetrical lines running through it. I love like how they repeated the circle. And then look at all the detail on his armor, man. It does look like medieval armor. It is so cool. I really appreciate how his white man skirt goes with the black belt and then the silver buckle, and then it works with the rest of his armor. And dude, those totally look like knight boots, don't they? I mean, this was like, whoever did this, man, really enjoyed Dr. Doom, man. You could see a lot of work was put into it, and details that you don't see because of the cape, man. If you like Dr. Doom, this is just an awesome variant to have. 4 points each.
What? Doom has no equal. Doom will not accept this. The only way to defeat Doom is by death.
Part 4, Articulation. Ultron designed himself well, man. Looks down, look how well he looks up. You can totally pose him in flight like that. You get phenomenal head tilt. Oh, hello, Tony. I mean, dude, look at that. Rotates full 360 degrees. Awesome design head, man. Shoulder comes all the way out, and then elbow goes greater than 90 degrees, and these are pinless. They look fantastic. And the wrists hinge properly, especially this one, man. I love how it goes back and forth. It's almost like a Bruce Lee Cobra pose or something, man. Super cool. Really appreciate this isn't like your traditional muscle villain body. Torso gets great rotation, man. Again, wow, look at how you can move him if you want to. Legs kick out wide, double pinless knee joint. Nice rock on the front. Doom's hood is definitely going to limit rotation, but it's actually reasonably impressive considering the hood, man. That's a pretty good design to it. When I can get head tilt, I can look up a little bit, and then he does actually click all the way down. Nice work, Hasbro. Joint right at the navel. Kinda, you basically get back and forth, and then just a little bit of tilt. Not as much as Ultron. Shoulder comes all the way back, though. Look at that. And the elbow goes far greater than 90 degrees. Looks great for armor. Kicks all the way out. It is not hindered by the man skirt. And then the double pin knee joint goes almost all the way back, and then he's just got a nice flat foot with rocker, man. Well balanced. 5 points each, man. Both articulate very well.
I will not accept another tie. Doom has no equal.
Part 5, Toy Photography. Look at all that silver sheen, man. What a battle. First thing I want to note is how effortlessly I got Ultron into a lunging pose, and if you check out his boot, he's just balanced on the tip of it, man. Bonus points for just being such a well-built and stable figure. And Doom is also built and distributed well, and if you use his cape right, you can have him as a fulcrum. So I really like here how I have Doom just holding the skull up high like it's a mystic object, and then he's enchanting it, and then Ultron is lunging for Doom. So I really like the idea of Doom looking into the skull and having him look like he's like forcibly enchanting it or just removing some kind of power from it. And I'm using the cape as a fulcrum. So I'm going to take a picture from like this perspective where you could see his eyes and then his hands in motion like that. I genuinely just posed Ultron like this just to see if I could. I mean, check out how I got his legs like spread, shifted awkwardly. I got his hand rested on his thigh, and he's totally contorted and turned around and just balanced so well, man. He kind of looks cool like this, like crazy robot, like he heard you behind him and his whole body's like contorting to turn around, and I'm all freaked out now. Dude, both these figures are so much fun to photograph, and they're gonna look awesome in the DTOF with other Marvel Legends figures. 5 points each. Captain Indecisive is here, and he's proud of it, and he owns this 5 point each on this one for sure, man. Let me know if you enjoy photographing one of these figures more than the other. Both figures are way better than expected and are absolute must-haves. Captain Indecisive completely took over. Both figures tied at 22 points. But can you really argue with the outcome? Let me know in the comments below which figure is your favorite. Please like and subscribe to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.